what was your first job after law school?
So my first job coming out of law school was clerking in the First Judicial District Court for the state of Nevada, which is in Carson City.
Mm-hmm.
And I got connected to that job through a judicial internship the summer prior. So during my second year of law school, I went back to where I grew up in Douglas County and did a summer internship for Judge Todd Young down there,
Mm-hmm.
who is an amazing judge. I really, really love and appreciate him as just a professional and a person, great person.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which I'll talk about that for a little bit because that also had an impact on my career. Going into law school, I was just kind of the like quiet academic person
Mm-hmm.
and not like I thought that I was going to be a contract attorney or more of a transactional side, like not a courtroom attorney,
Mm-hmm.
not a litigator. And one thing that Judge Young saw was like, well, you can do public speaking. You're capable of it. It's like, I mean, he didn't say it in these words, but
Mm-hmm.
it was a confidence issue
Mm-hmm.
and a lack of experience. And he would have me like call court into session, which was just like the smallest little thing,
Yeah.
but it pushed me so far out of my comfort zone and made me like within a week I was so comfortable doing it and I was like, oh, I can call the attention of a courtroom. Like I maybe I can be a litigator. Maybe that's something I'm interested in.
Yeah.
So shout out to Judge Young, great person.
Awesome.
Um, but he knew um, Judge Russell in Carson City,
Okay.
and he knew that Judge Russell was going to be looking for a law clerk for the following year, so when I would be graduating,
Mm-hmm.
and just put me in connection with Judge Russell. And I sent Judge Russell my interview materials, had an interview with him. It might have been towards the end of that summer that I interviewed with Judge Russell, but just really connected with Judge Russell too. He's a great patient judge and a lot to learn from.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting the job
Nice.
and spent a year with him and his staff and also just had really good experiences with him and seeing what I would go to court with him when court
Mm-hmm.
was in session and got to see what the courtroom attorneys were like and
Mm-hmm.
realized, oh, that's something that I'm interested in. And then Judge Russell, his private practice career before becoming a judge was in civil litigation.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just kind of talked through what that looks like and different issues that he dealt with in different trials that he had both as an attorney and as a judge. And I mean, it all just sounded really interesting and fun. So that's what ultimately led me to start applying for civil litigation firms
Mm-hmm.
versus, you know, there's family law, there's the transactional side of things.
Right.
I mean, there's like we've said, there's law everywhere.
Yeah.
So that was my first job. I mean, a good job, good learning experience. I would highly recommend um, any person coming out of law school do a clerkship. It's I mean, you're going to make less money than
Mm-hmm.
would if you just went into private practice if that's the route you're going, or probably even less than government
Mm-hmm.
lawyers. But the experience you get is invaluable. You see how the judges think,
Mm-hmm.
and with us in Carson, there was the two judges, so Lorena and I got to, I think, experience kind of both judges in
Yeah.
how they think and how just their different frames of mind and how they look at pleadings and how they make decisions. And that really helps you when you're then practicing, because you know your audience better,
Right.
because you've spent time with them.
Right.
I mean, and not necessarily that exact judge. Like I appear a lot. We both do in Reno in a different
court,
judicial court, but
yeah.
We know how the judicial branch operates a little bit more having been in it.
Yeah, I agree. And I think it's kind of interesting. I didn't realize this till now, but so both Judge Russell and Judge Wilson, who I clerked for, they heard both criminal, civil, and family matters because it's the general jurisdiction court.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because Judge Russell was more, his background was in civil, and you went into civil litigation, or the civil side, and Judge Wilson came from more of a criminal background where he had been a prosecutor, and he did do some.
You went into criminal.
Yeah, and then I went into criminal. So.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
that's really funny.
That is.
So maybe we had more influence.
Yeah, than we thought. But I think you brought up a good point too in both your internship and the clerkship, is that exposure to the courtroom kind of gives you that comfort a little bit, because I'm the same way. I would consider myself quiet and more of the, research type. And I thought I was going to have a job that didn't require me to go to court a lot. And I'm so happy that I chose like trial practice, but it definitely was being exposed to court a lot and seeing I mean, the judges, they're there and they're scary, but it was also kind of nice to see the human side of them.
Yes.
Too.
Yeah, I think clerking and interning for judges made judges a lot less scary. Like, it's still a rush to go into court. I mean, I don't know any attorney who isn't nervous going into court, even if they've done the same type of hearing hundreds of times,
Yeah, even if it's over Zoom.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of what I like about it too, because it's such a rush. I mean, it's like going on a roller coaster, and just like the high you get, like winning a evidentiary hearing or a trial or something like that is just unlike anything I've ever experienced. And that's part of what makes being an attorney fun.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree. So it sounds like you would definitely advise people to at least try to get a clerkship or an internship with a judge out of law school.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. And some people have even done two, like they've done one at the state court level, district court. So the lowest level, it's sometimes named different things in different states.
Yeah.
But here it's district court is the lowest level. So your trial court. And then some people have gone on to do like appellate clerkships with the Supreme Court or something like that, to see how appellate judges address things in front of them. And
that's awesome. And so, it just sounds like even within clerkships, there's a variety of opportunities and options. So that's something I would also definitely advise. If someone can get a clerkship right out of law school, it's a great first job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, hey there! You made it all the way to the end. Thanks so much for watching Lindsay's interview. If you're interested in learning more about Lindsay's law school experience, her experience as an attorney, or her first job, go ahead and check out her playlist. Thanks again for all your support. If you have a chance, please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.